You do you? Oh, excuse me. You do know? I have a vid. You know. I got a little content to put out, right? Oh my god. Okay. All right. You okay? All right. Okay. You done, right? You do know you do know I got a video to put out, right? This cat don't even care. Anyway, oh by the way, hello viewers. And quit playing. Anyway, hello viewers. Another beautiful day. Yeah. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. Yeah. This cat, man. Got to deal with them. But they fun. They good to have though. Anyway, what do I got for you? Oh, speaking of which, listen to this. Valve paves the way for a Steam Deck 2 gaming handheld with Geforce RTX graphics. Well, they started off with AMD, so I seriously doubt they will go to Nvidia. Seriously doubt it. But I could be wrong, you know. But anyway, it says here Valve's latest Proton experimental update for SteamOS and Linux adds DLSS 3 frame generation support. Will Steam Deck 2 use NVIDIA new APU? It says TLDR Proton, a compatibility layer for Windows PC games to run on Linux, is being developed by Valve. Valve Linux based SteamOS is used on Steam Deck gaming handheld and gaming PC. It says here Proton is a compatibility layer for Windows PC games to run on Linux, and Valve is leading its development. Valve Linux-based SteamOS can be found on popular Steam Deck gaming handheld and gaming PC that wants the freedom and customization of Linux, and none of that Windows bloat. Says here, Valve has recently released a Proton experimental update that fixes numerous bugs and performance issues while adding support for NVIDIA DLSS 3 technology, which includes NVIDIA Optical Flow API that enables DLSS 3 frame generation to run modern GeForce RTX 40 series graphics card. Then it says the update doesn't mean Valve will release Steam Deck 2 with an NVIDIA APU, but it certainly paves the way for precisely that. It finally lets GeForce RTX series owners run Linux-enabled frame generation, if nothing else. It says, however, with rumors that NVIDIA is looking to release its first ARM-based APU with GeForce RTX graphics in 2025, a chip that will deliver up to GeForce RTX 4070 laptop level of performance, Valve could be eyeing such a chip for the upcoming Steam Deck 2. Says here, Valve engineers have previously confirmed that they are working on Steam Deck 2, but are waiting for a generational leap performance before releasing a follow-up to the current handheld. GeForce RTX 70 laptop performance would deliver the generational leap in performance that Valve is looking for. However, price and efficiency, and then it says in parentheses, it also needs to maintain the 15-watt target of the current Steam Deck AMD APU. Close parentheses, then it says, would also need to be factored in. It says here, alternatively, an NVIDIA APU with GeForce RTX graphics could be integrated into the mini Steam PC running SteamOS, or a handheld, another hardware company looking to create something new with full DLSS 3 support. It says here, perhaps NVIDIA will create its own gaming handheld and choose SteamOS as the operating system. Who knows? SteamOS significantly benefits is that it's optimized for handheld and efficiency, so it feels more like a console like the Nintendo Switch than a gaming PC or laptop. Also, games can run faster on Linux with less stuttering and other issues. Any more comments? We got 7 of them. Let's see what they're talking about here. See if I can get all these 7. Mark said this, a Proton layer which changed architecture from x84 to ARMS may be a big ask if performance is going to maintain NVIDIA APU looks more like an update to their previous mobile phone chip set than a platform for PC gaming. And then Judd said this works on the Proton translation layer for Steam. This has very little to do with Steam Deck itself. This update allows Linux users with NVIDIA cards to use DLSS3 in Windows games that it support. And then who is this? Stephanie said this. I honestly think they were just paving the way for this generation of SteamOS to be available on a wider range of non-value hardware as they promised it eventually would be, so getting us back to software side of Steam machine. Now that Proton has opened up Linux gaming. And then he says, I would not be at all surprised for them to reveal a living room console though. And then Doopy said this, have you heard the external graphics card that's more like NVIDIA won't do x86, what games run on? This article craps. Not even basic computing is met. He said, and then Gunnar said this, I can't foresee Valve using NVIDIA hardware given how NVIDIA is very proprietary with everything they do. Valve and AMD go together very well, since they're both more than willing to let people tinker with their things. NVIDIA plays far too dirty for Valve to even care about partnering with them. And then Michael said this, I find this to be somewhat unlikely for two reasons. Firstly, as mentioned in the article, a laptop 4070 is too much heat and power consumption for a handheld. Maybe when the next generation 5000 shows up and its efficiency bump and not a clock speed bump. Second, NVIDIA is sick and with ARM's CPU. The translation layer requires to run about any games that architecture is overhead and negates the benefits of the ARM. This looks more like a x86 shield base on SteamOS. And then Gregory said this, that's not what Valve said they were waiting on. They said they were waiting on a generational leap in battery performance. Facts. So that's all the article, that's all the comments. I had 7 comments here. Look, I seriously doubt Valve will go I seriously doubt it, man. I mean, with NVIDIA, you know, I seriously doubt it because they started off with AMD and they've been riding with AMD ever since. So they're looking for a generational leap. Now, according to the last comment, who was this? Gregory said that's not what Valve said they were waiting on. They said they were waiting on a generational leap in battery performance. That's true. That is true. But it also could be a generational leap in the Van Gogh or the GPU and APU that the Steam Deck is using. So it could mean that, or it could mean a generational leap in memory. So can't forget that too. So like I told you like I told you viewers, save your nickels, dimes, pennies, quarters, $1 bill and $5 bill for the Steam Deck too, because it's coming. So whoever Valve decide to roll with, that Steam Deck 2 is going to be something. And AMD's coming out with the chip for the Z2 chip. So it's like the question is now, who's going to be using that chip when it comes out? So that there's that other option too. So yeah, Valve with NVIDIA. I mean, there's news of NVIDIA with ARMs, and they're trying to come out with something. They're trying to work on something, but we'll see what happens in 2025. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy. Though, nice talking to you people again. Crystal, Star Wars, and Star Trek thing. Dark Side. Go. Peace.